Hi, hello, welcome to Term 3, Unit 5, Lesson 3A. We're going to talk about operations with radicals. Okay, so during this lesson, you'll learn how to rewrite expressions involving radicals and rational exponents using the properties of exponents. So remember the fourth root and something raised to the fourth power are opposites, and they can cancel each other out. So if I have something like this, I know that this is the fourth root of 18x multiplied by 18x multiplied by 18x multiplied by 18x using my definition of what an exponent is. Now, understanding radicals, I know that I'm looking for something multiplied by itself 4 times. Well, that's 18x is being multiplied by itself 4 times, so that will come out and be 18x. All right, so when we're simplifying radicals that are quadratics, usually we're going to try and simplify them. So we're hoping that they are a perfect square, or in this case, a perfect square trinomial. Okay, so we always check to see if we can factor the radicand first. Remember, the radicand is that term underneath the radical. Okay, so perfect square trinomial. Here we go. Okay, a perfect square trinomial. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the square root of that first term, 9x squared. We get 3x. Second step is take the square root of the third term. So square root of 25 is 5. Now I need to see if I can multiply step 1 and 2 together. So 3x multiplied by 5. We get 15x. And then we double that. If it equals that third term, or that middle term, we are solid. And we can say this factors to be 3x plus 5 squared. I got the 3x from right here, the 5 from here. Now that I have the square root of something squared, I know that my answer is 3x plus 5. And there's my answer. We are good. Okay, let's look at this next one. Step 1, square root of 4x squared. We get 2x. Square root, 49. We get 7. Third step, we're going to take 2x times 7, which is 14x. Step 4, we double it, 28x. It equals that middle term. Factors to be 2x plus 7 squared. We're taking the square root of that, which means this equals 2x plus 7. The square and the square root cancel out. All right, the nth root. So remember, we can simplify radicals by turning the exponent into a fraction with an index number. So notice my 1 right here, my exponent, comes up top. My index number is the number on the bottom of my exponent. Okay, so let's look at this. So I'd say x raised to the 4 third power. 4 goes right there. The 3 goes to the bottom exponent. Here, and then we can obviously simplify this as well. So let's see, this would be x square root, or cubed root of x. Let's see, we'd say I can have x times x. We have 8 y's, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then 6 z's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm looking for things multiplied by themselves 4 times. 4 y's, another 4 y's, 4 z's. So I could say y squared z, fourth root of x squared z squared. Okay? Let's do this next one. I have 3 x's here. So we have, this is the cubed root of x times x times x, y, 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 y. And then z, we're going to do it a little bit differently. We're going to say z to the third, there's z to the, just because we need the space, we're going to lump them in 3s from the beginning. Z to the third, which is z to the 6th, z to the 9th, z to the 12th, times z squared. Okay, so groups of 3, have a group of 3 there, group of 3 there, group of 3 there, group of 3, group of 3, group of 3, group of 3, and z squared. So this is equal to x, those together will become y squared. Z, 1, 2, 3, 4 z's are going to come out, so z to the 4th. And then we'd say the cubed root of z squared. Alrighty. Now you can try these all, and I will give these solutions. So I have x squared, cubed root of x squared. Okay. And then this one we need to rewrite as 16x squared over 2x to the 4th. So I'm just using our 2x. Let's see. 2x, and then it'd be y to the 4th. Okay, that negative 3 drops below, which means I have 4x is going to come out, and y squared is going to come out. Oh, get rid of that. Square roots 1 over 2x. So I'm just taking the square root of each of these individually. So the square root of 16 is 4. Square root of x squared is x. Square root of y to the 4th is y squared. Since everything in the top here came out, I'm just left with this 1 right there. And the only thing left in the denominator is that 2x. Okay, that makes sense. Square root of 125 should be 5 and 25. 5 and 5. So that's going to come out. I can take a y out, and I have the square root of x, y. I only have 1 x's and 3 y's, so 1 can come out, 1 will stay in. Okay. 4th root of 81. It's going to be 3 y. This comes down to 1. X goes up to the 5th. Hold up. Let's rewrite this a little bit. Okay. So we get 81 x to the 5th. This is the 4th root of all this. Y to the 4th. We're going to simplify here. So I get 3 xy 4th root of y. There's my answer. Okay. And then let's simplify this guy right here. We get the cubed root of 16 y to the 3rd x to the 6th, which gives me, let's see, 16 can be broken down to 8 and 2, 2 and 4, 2 and 2. Okay, so I get 3 2's come out right there. A y x squared. I think that's it. So I get 2y x squared. Okay. And we break this down to 4x plus 2 squared. Take the square root of that, which just equals 4x plus 2. There's the answer. Okay, we'll go over some problems like this in class. If you have any questions, please come and talk to me. I'd be happy to show you how we did all of those example problems. Take it easy, and we'll see you later. Bye.